Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have longed to be able to say these exact words. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh, it's been a long time coming. I have been procrastinating, and I'm like, this year I'm going to open this, start this channel. Next year I'm going to start this channel, and I never get to start. But this 2022. We are starting this channel. I have even started. Mosquito. Wow. Anyways, welcome to my channel once again, and I'm so excited about this. I am excited that I get to share my journey with you guys, and for whoever is going to stumble upon this video, I hope that you enjoy this video and many more videos to come. I hope you get to subscribe, please. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel, and you guys to like my videos. Please do not unlike my videos. I know that you might be somewhat tempted sometimes to want to unlike a video, but please do not unlike my video. Please like my video. Thanks. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's have fun together. I'll be creating content around lifestyle, food, vlogs, my journey into Lagos. Basically, this is what today's content is about. What I'm going to be talking about today is my journey into Lagos, my Lagos diaries. You get it. I want you guys to go with me, and let's have fun together. Thank you. So, like I said, today is going to be all about my journey into Lagos. Okay, so I was born and I grew up in Abeokuta, Ogun State, and my education, Abeokuta, secondary school, that's primary school, secondary school, Abeokuta. My first attempt to go to a tertiary institution was at Mapoli, Moshood Abiola Polytechnic. Yes, because I was way young. I finished at the age of 15 from this secondary school. So my dad was like, you know what, no, you're not going to sit down and wait till you're 16, 17, 18 before you do jam and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't do jam when my other mates did jam. So that's how I entered into the Polytechnic. So I went to Moshood Abiola Polytechnic. But because I didn't like the name or the feel that I'm in a Polytechnic. What is a Polytechnic? Don't do that. It's a very bad thing to do. Do not do that. People that attend or went to the Polytechnic are the same. I even feel there's some schools, there's some polytechnics that are even way better than some universities. I think so, and I know so actually. But then it was more like there was this stigma for Polytechnic students that time, that you don't just want to be associated with the fact that you went to a Polytechnic. So that was what was happening to me. I didn't want to be associated with that fact. So I did just my ND1 there, and then moved to OAU, studied dramatic art, did diploma in OAU, basically from diploma to diploma. Yeah, I know, right? Did diploma in OAU. But you know what, I've always, having go through all this process, diploma in OAU, degree University of Ibadan, studying theater arts and all, I've always known myself to be someone who will never do a 9 to 5. Never. I was never going to do a 9 to 5. But I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I studied theater after so much fight with my mom. Eventually I studied theater, but I knew that I was going to be into the entertainment, I was going to be in the entertainment world rather, sorry. I was going to be in the entertainment world. I needed to be in the entertainment world. I wanted to do entertainment, whether acting, dance, be it talent manager, be it anything that had film production, everything and anything that has to do with entertainment. I just wanted to have it. So I knew that Lagos is the home of opportunities, especially when you are into entertainment. Basically, let's not lie to ourselves. Lagos is the center of opportunities. You can there's no how. Abuja, yeah, we just have money, we cruise, we live life on a low. Lagos, yes, it's stressful, it's crazy, but really, 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 well, I don't think I am wrong, but I might be wrong. Lagos is the center of opportunities, a place where you just want can easily make money, can make cool money in Lagos. And I know that with the kind of thing I want to be into, Lagos is just the right place for me. And mind you, if they did not give birth to you in Lagos and you did not grow up in Lagos, it's not gonna be easy to move into Lagos, especially when your parents or your father or your mother or everybody that you know they don't have the cash, my dear. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. So it was very difficult for me because I really didn't have anybody in Lagos. And how did I get into Lagos? This just is sweet. Okay, so how because I didn't have anybody to I don't have any really have anybody in Lagos, and I wanted to enter Lagos. How do I enter Lagos? I can't just Lagos is this kind of space, especially in the entertainment world, where you have everybody knows everybody. So everybody, the job doesn't. If they don't know you, you can't get the job. Do you understand? If you don't know you, you can't get the job. Excuse me. So it is always for the people they know. So how do I enter this thing? How do I enter this space? How I entered Lagos? Enter I think about that thing, it's quite funny to me because let me tell you, this is how I entered Lagos. So I think it was way back 2018, and I'd broken up with my complicated boyfriend. He left me. And I was so hurt, and I was like dying inside me. So he happened to be the production manager of a theater company in Lagos, and he, it was they were trying to produce a play during that time, Death and Kings Osman, and they needed more actors. We had a mutual friend, and then this guy just calls his friend, who's also my friend. Guy, are you interested? Come to Lagos, blah 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 blah. Let's do this. So I and his friend, who's also my friend, went out that day, and they were gisting. We're talking about him. We're talking about how we're going to. Now I just finished service. I just finished serving Nigeria. So on to the next thing. What's the next thing for me? What's the you get my point? Like, I have to move forward. I have to make this money. So he was just talking, and then it was like, I so called him to come to Lagos to do a production, blah blah blah. I was like, I was like, oh, I'm not doing. And then I realized that this could be an opportunity for me to move into Lagos. If I go into Lagos through a job, they'll get me a place to stay, and then from there I'll shall find my way. So I was like, you know what? Why don't you tell him to add me to the list? I have his number. I could easily call him and say, you know what, I want to be in this production, but over my dead body. At the same time, I couldn't let pride kill me because I just saw it as just this opportunity for me to enter into the world of other opportunities. So I was not going to let my pride kill me. Yeah, it was hard having him to be around me, working together. It was very, very, very hard. So I just told that one guy, please just tell him that I want to do. And then my friend told him, and he was like, okay, I can come. He even got me a place to stay. We weren't really talking to each other. Basically, I wasn't talking to him. He's trying to make it look like there's nothing wrong. He was with someone else, but now, girls gotta, I gotta, now. I gotta say that I am the babe. I can do this. I can have you walking around me, and I will not feel it. Yeah, but I felt it. I felt it. There were times I would cry because I would definitely, while working, it could be calling his girlfriend beside him, and then they're talking, they're laughing, and I can't do anything. This is hurt in me that will just rise, that swell like Gary Jebu. But eventually I had to, it was also a process for me to heal and then just forget about it. We're cool friends now. We've worked together several times even after that, and then nothing. Okay, now I'm okay and I'm done. Peace. So that was basically how I got into Lagos, and from that job I got that job in 2019. Yeah, 20. I just finished service in 2019, so that was March 2019. So towards June I got that job in Lagos to act, and from there I just moved to what's it called? I got that job in Lagos, and I just moved into Lagos. How I moved? He had a friend. My ex had a friend who also lives in Lagos. So we all, it's face me, face your house. We all lived. I was like the only girl. I was there with 3 other boys in the room because they're friends. Nothing happened, of course, now. So I was with other 3 guys in the room. So when I have to have my bath, I would go and change inside the bedroom, and it was the face me, face you house. So basically, in all this my journey in Lagos, I lived, before I eventually got my apartment, I lived in Festac with my friend. She's in Germany now. Hi, Doi! In case you're watching this, I lived with my friend in Festac. I lived in Palm Grove. I lived in then I moved to Bagada. Hi, Auntie Lovett. Moved to Bagada, and then where else now? I think just those 3 places. I was shuffling between those 3 places just to put my feet down, blah blah blah, before I can get a job and get jobs I can do. Just accommodation is a major problem in Lagos. God. Accommodation is one of the major problems in Lagos, and I had serious trouble with accommodation because I kept moving from one place to another between the space of 2019 to 2019. In 2019 I lived in 3 places. Then 2020 January I was going to I was like, I was done. And the thing, when I moved into Lagos 2019, trying to get what's it called, accommodation and all, moving from one place to another, I just told myself, okay, why not, since I was about to do my masters, I was like, why not get a masters in Unilag? Then you rent the hostel, and then for 1 year at least, if I'm able to work for 1 year, then I'll be able to get money to rent an apartment after a year and all. Unfortunately, COVID came, and that was just the height for me. I had to go back home. There was no job. I wasn't doing anything. There was no money. I was eating because I was in my mother's house. But that was not what I wanted for myself. I wanted to start doing something, at least drop something in the house. Was my mom doing everything? Gosh, that wasn't nice. So 2020 was just it, and I know that for some of us too, it was a crazy year. It was crazy year, and thank God we were able to pass through it without any form of troubles or anything. We're able to overcome 2020. It was, oh God. So at the end of 2020, I was like, you know what, well, I'd not gone back to school. There was no hostel there was no accommodation. I'd lost all hopes for accommodation in Lagos. So I was like, let me just go back home and enjoy. At least my mother is not sending me away from the house, blah 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 blah. So that January I decided that I was going to stay back in Abeokuta, my mother's house, and then if I need to come to Lagos, Abeokuta wasn't far away from Lagos, so I'll just go. I that was just my plan. I really wasn't thinking it through, but I just know that I will stay in Abeokuta. If any job comes, fine. If it doesn't, fine. I was just, because at that moment I was frustrated. I was like, what am I going to do? What's going to happen? But God has other plans. God knows and sees, and my first January 27th, my mother died. She fell ill and died all of a sudden. It was too sudden, so much shock that I'm a kind of person that I always like to do plan A, plan B, plan C, like that. At that point, I was like, there's no plan for me. I'm just staying at home. Whatever happens, whatever comes my way, blah, blah, like that. And then, my God, my mom died, and there was this thing that just died inside of me. Like, there was this hope that just died and left, and I was devastated. So I was like, okay, I need to think, what should I do? I didn't have any money on me. I was just like, okay, you know what, I cannot stay in Abeokuta because it's a bad memory for me, having to watch my mother die right in front of me. She was ill. I was in the hospital. We were just in the hospital for 3 days, and then during the process of trying to transfer her to another hospital because of lack of oxygen, blah blah blah, she died right in my face. And I was like, what's going to happen? I cannot. The trauma it's been almost a year now, and it's going to be a year this January, and it's still fresh in my memory. So having to stay at my mother's house back in Abeokuta was not right for me anymore. So I had to do something. And fortunately for me, 2020 January, I got a job. I'm going to tell you about my job later on, but I don't want to give that details now. I'm going to tell you later on. So I got a job, but because of the nature of the job, I couldn't work in 2020 till December 2020. I couldn't work through 2020 till that December 2020. So in January, when it happened, I just called my boss. I said, boss, can you help me? I really need to come to Lagos. And she says, all right, yeah, you can come to Lagos, I'll help you out. And then she helped me with accommodation in Lagos till I was able to get my own apartment. And that was it. The funny thing, in January I didn't have money to rent an apartment, and in February ending I was paying for an apartment. Like, God has just been merciful. You get that point. But my point is, coming into Lagos, you have to be determined. You have to know where you're going. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know, a whole lot of things you really, really, really need to put in consideration. Accommodation, number one. If you don't have anybody in this Lagos, you will suffer. You will suffer. I suffered in this Lagos. But thank God and people around me, I was able to, I'm still coming up. I'm still trying hard to get to where I'm going to, being the talent manager that I am, being into acting, trying to put my feet into acting, starting this new page, this channel, and all of these things. And I'll always say this again, it's been a journey from 2018, my service year, through to this 2022 that we are in now. And it's been rough, it's been amazing, it's been sweet. Lagos is sweet, at the same time it's bitter. Sweet plus bitter. But you have to choose your own sweet. You have to choose your own, what you really want to get from it. For some people they will say, Lagos, I can't do Lagos. Lagos is too stressful. But for me, I always look over the stress and say, man, in love Lagos, we're going to make this money together. We're going to, make this money together in Lagos. Nobody but me would tell me not to stay in Lagos or to stay in Lagos. And I have chosen to stay in Lagos because this is where I feel, if you believe that it's not really true like that, You know what, come down to my comment section, tell me what you think about Lagos. I really want to hear what people think about Lagos. I've heard what people think about Lagos. Lagos is stressful. Lagos is good. Lagos is land of opportunities. I believe Lagos is a land of many opportunities. You can easily make money in Lagos. Yes, you can. Yes, I am saying you can easily make money in Lagos. You just have to strategize. You just have to be determined. Opportunities, a lot of opportunities. Take it. I took the opportunity I had, even when it was going to hurt me because it was through my ex-boyfriend, but I'm glad I took that opportunity. I'm glad I took that step. I didn't let my pride fall me, but here I am, my Lagos diaries. Don't worry, I'll be giving you gist about my Lagos diaries and how things are in Lagos, how things okay. All right, don't mind me. I'll be gisting about my Lagos diaries as time goes on. But this is my journey. I'm doing this video because this is a start of a new thing for me. A new year for me. A start of having to think of what I've gone through and then coming out to say it, to get to people, to get people go through this journey with me. Let's have fun together, create things together, create a world, reality. Really, reality is very key. To create reality together with us, together. Do you understand? So that's the basis. What's that word? Jesus is Lord. Master student. That's the basis of this channel. It's basically to go through this journey with me, to have fun with me, ride with me. If there are any topics you want me to talk about, kindly feel free to go into my comment section, drop your comments, talk about your Lagos experience too, and maybe next video, when I video or recap, when I do a recap of what I've done today and then what people have said, I can all gist together, make it a big thing of what Lagos is to people. Do you understand? It's a lot of opportunities for me. What is Lagos to you? What is your Lagos diary? And for people that didn't have anybody in Lagos to stay with, or for people that came into Lagos without anybody's help, how did you do it? How has been your experience? Like, what have you been doing? How have you been doing? Kindly comment. Put your comment down in this comment section. That's how we say it. Okay. All right. Till I see you next video. Au revoir. Peace out.